This show is terrible.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
So I was thinking about. I recorded this and I was thinking about what I could put here, because the video got fucked up a little bit. It was a little bit off sync with what I was saying, and I figured this would be perfect because it completely describes WWE television for the last pretty much year. You know, the Jordan crying face is perfect. So yeah, Jordan crying face is gonna be here. My voice is in the background. It's me ranting. You hear a shitty Undertaker impersonation later on. Lots of ranting, and yeah, kick back and enjoy. Fresh off of Wrestle Kingdom 11. WWE wants to top it. Wrestling is the topic of discussion currently. You know, it's the internet wrestling community, the IWC, Smarks, as they call us, some of us that, are talking about Kenny Omega versus Okada. How great of a match it was. WWE reports come out saying WWE wants to top that. This is what you come up with? Titus O'Neil running around carrying booty juice is what you want to do to top what Wrestle Kingdom 11 did? That's the best thing you come up with? The deepest roster in professional wrestling. And I understand that WWE isn't a wrestling, well, when they're Raw and SmackDown aren't wrestling shows. It's sports entertainment. Nothing about that is entertaining. Like, the company's name is World Wrestling Entertainment. Where's the wrestling? Fuck that. Where's the entertainment? At least I can watch a good show. If there's not a lot of wrestling on, at least, you know, you can have a bunch of fucking bullshit segments. At least I make them entertaining. Have Shawn Michaels on the show. At least I have him do something entertaining. Got Undertaker on the show. He's making weird noises. Rest in peace. What the fuck? Come on, yo. Like, you know, and I'm gonna be honest. I watched Undertaker's segment. I watched a little bit of the beginning, the whole fiasco for Seth and Braun, and the main event. After that, because who cares? I turned on the show one time and I saw Titus O'Neil carrying a fucking, whatever the fuck it was. Some shit. He's carrying some shit running around the fucking ring. Right back to college football, to the national championship game, I should say. Don't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Let's get into the show, though. Started off with Mick Foley sporting a new haircut, looking like me out here with no fucking hair. Getting a performance evaluation. And they advertised Undertaker last week all over the network, all over TV, that he's going to be there next week. 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 But we turned down Stephen A. But they do all this advertising and say that he's here and all this, but start to show off and say he's rumored. Are we stupid? You clearly said that he's gonna be there. Now it's rumored. I heard that. I know the show was gonna go. When they started the show and I saw Mick and Steph on my TV, I know the show was gonna go. I know it's gonna be awesome. Seth walks in and says, I'm in a Royal Rumble match. We all knew, everybody follows Rollins on Twitter knew that. And if you don't follow Rollins on Twitter, you follow a wrestling fan or one of these wrestling pages or Internet Smarks 1. all the news. Anyway, follow any of those pages. You'll know that Seth was in the Royal Rumble. I mean, what else would he fucking do? Strowman storms in and says, "I want Roman Reigns and Goldberg." Basically says, "I want my career fucking buried into the ground." Rollins says, "I'm not gonna be interrupted. I don't care how big you are." Blah blah blah. They start to fight, fake fight. They push each other, and Strowman throws Rollins into a wall, and they separate each other. Blah blah blah. Match. Stephanie says, "Get anything under control." He says, "Undertaker will be here." Steph says, "I'll take care of this. You find I want the Undertaker here." Blah blah blah. He says, "I'll handle it," and the camera goes super zoomed into his face. Like, it was fucking weird. Like, you heard Roman's music in the background, but they were still zooming in, like, looking at Mick's face. It was fucking weird. I personally thought it was fucking weird. Just sitting there staring. He's just staring off into the distance like this. And the camera's getting closer and closer and closer. You hear the da-na, 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 and then the boos. Because, you know, he gets booed every fucking... The future Universal Champion, we'll get into that later on, but the future Universal Champion gets booed in every city we're fucking at. Supposed to be the top face. Top face on Raw. Next Cena. Gets booed every city we fucking go to. Every fucking city, you know, besides women. But every other man, their child. I'm pretty sure children are like Roman Reigns. But, you know, Big Dog. Ah, yes, sir. Get the fuck out of here. Future Universal Champion, people. You heard it here. Roman goes down to the ring. It will be him versus KO and Jericho for the Universal Championship in a handicap match. Last week, show shit from Reigns confronting Goldberg. Before the match begins, Braun walks out. Braun, KO, and Jericho beat up Roman. Roman's best friend, apparently, who's killing. This is killing Seth Rollins. I'm just gonna say it. This is killing Seth Rollins. Him just being around Roman Reigns is killing his momentum. It's killing his reaction from the crowd. That's because he's associated with Roman Reigns. He comes down, they beat each other with a chair. There's a little Van Damme there, a little ode to RVD. You know, whatever. Roman gets a chair, they beat Strowman with a chair, they both hit him, and they go out the ring. Then Seth and Strowman have a match. Blah, blah, fucking blah. As I said, I didn't really watch the show, so I got the quick results of the review here. How did this match end? Oh, double count out, no contest. That's what I want to start running that Raw off with. We want to top New Japan Pro Wrestling. We start the show off with a double count out. Anyway, little clip from Shawn Michaels' movie, Santa Hill Beater, and Drew Brees and Shawn ringside. Sasha Banks and Bayley are backstage, and they get the shit beat out of them. Nia Jax and Charlotte. Charlotte tries to embrace Nia Jax, and Nia pushes her away. Whatever. 205 Live. Whatever. You know, gentleman's duel between Jack Gallagher and Rhea Daivari. Austin Aries is on commentary, as he always does, a lot of cruiserweight stuff. You know, Jack versus Drew Gulak. Nobody's surprised that Jack won this match. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Jack says he's ready to give Rhea Daivari a thrashing. Oh. They will have to engage in some fisticuffs. Oh! TJ Perkins is about to get punched in the fucking face by me if I ever see him within 10 meters of me. If he was just as close to that door over there, I would run over there and punch him in the face. He was backstage trying to get Shawn Michaels to dab. The greatest in-ring performer of all fucking time was backstage with TJ Perkins dabbing. And there's something wrong, and people like this show. People out there that think this show is good. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. As I scratch my fucking back, good lord. Mick is looking for the Undertaker. Finds Stephanie. She says the performance review hinges on Undertaker making an appearance. Steph says, Mick says, give me an hour. I'd be telling Stephanie the same shit. All I need is an hour. Steph. Fuck is she talking about? Sexual innuendos for everybody. I'm good for a couple of review. Shawn Michaels comes out. For some reason, he loves this thing to talk about how old he is. He loves to say, I need to catch my breath. That was a long walk. Like, come on, Shawn. He talks about how he won the WWE Championship 20 years ago at the Royal Rumble. He talks about how Woo! This review is even making me tired. Talks about how Goldberg gonna be there, Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins. Puts Braun Strowman over. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing a whole thing with Braun Strowman high up the card soon because Shawn put him in the same category as Goldberg, Brock, and Seth. So I'm pretty sure that right there is like a little foreshadowing of Braun Strowman, of where Braun Strowman's push is heading. Rusev comes to the ring with his beautiful wife Lana, and Jinder steroid up Mahal. Look at this man. Look at his veins. See how my veins are? I don't know why I'm so veiny right now, but this is how a normal person's vein should be. Look. This is a normal person's vein. This is a clean person. This is clean. No steroids in my system. Look at Jinder Mahal. His veins have veins. He's on something. Somebody needs to fucking test him. I'm being completely serious. And he's a fucking huge guy. Like, pause. But he's fucking tall as hell. And steroid up. My veins. It's probably on WWE YouTube. You can watch it. Look at that after you look at me talk about the rest of this shitty show. But these are my veins. Look at your veins. I'm pretty sure everybody watching this review is probably a normal, fucking clean human being that's never used steroids in their life. Look at him. Look at your veins to see how they're just normal and not popping out of your fucking arm over the fucking place. Look at your shoulders and your arms and your chest and everything. How they're normal. He is on something because he's just like come on. You know, it's so blatantly obvious that he's used some type of performance-enhancing drug. Somebody needs to fucking test him. That's all I'm saying. Instead of suspending people for Adderall and missing drug tests, go find somebody else who fucking did something. You think Eva Marie's gonna be on fucking steroids? Suspend Eva Marie. You think fucking Paige is gonna be on steroids? I don't know what the fuck Paige used, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't something that Jinder Mahal's on currently. Anyway, Enzo comes down. They make a couple jokes called Jinder a 40-year-old version, called Rusev Puss in Boots. That's funny. That one was funny. The pianist, yeah, that's how you say it. Is it pianist instead of pianist? So, you know, Cass has a soft chant going. Shawn Michaels, tell us though. If they're not done with that, they got 2 reps for him. the whole suck it thing. Enzo jumps around and says suck it. You can see him grimace in pain. He's actually hurt. People just think he's this bullshit. He's actually injured. As you can tell from him grimacing in pain after doing the suck it thing. Oh yeah, Jinder Mahal versus Cass. I don't have to tell you how this ended. We all know Cass. Shawn Michaels super kicked Rusev's head off. Did Rusev what did Rusev do? Every time there's a fucking legend that comes back, Rusev is the one that gets fucking beat up by. Goldberg came back. Gets beat up. Rock came back. One of the times Rock came back, he did the whole thing where he was fucking with Lana. Why is Rusev always a target of these fucking legends? Where are we going next? Another Emelina tease. Neville has completely changed his entire moveset. I love it. He's more so Pac from the Indies, or Pac, whatever the fuck it was, but whatever the fuck his name was. He's more so his indie self than Neville, which I enjoyed. The deadlift German suplex is the tough, the rugged style, just showing off his straight up power and strength. I like that more. He won with the, what is it called, the Rings of Saturn. Yeah. After the match, he locks the submission back in. Swan comes out to try to stop him. Neville cuts him off with kicks. Swan gets a couple slaps in, some rights, some lefts, clothesline, kick in the head, and then Neville escapes the spin kick, and yeah, that's how that ended. Oh yeah, Neville went against Lince Dorado and won with the Rings of Saturn. You notice I didn't mention who he beat because it doesn't matter. This show is absolutely fucking terrible, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it just sucks. Video package looks at my neck is killing me. Video package of Edge winning the Royal Rumble 2010. Another commercial break. I look back and see how many commercial breaks it was at the time. Again, I missed a whole bunch of this with College Football Championship. Whoever, WrestleView.com. Thanks for the results, the in-depth results. There's a production guy moving a tree around, and Stephanie told him to leave. Sasha and Bailey walk in, say they want a match with Charlotte and Nia. Stephanie tells Banks to take the bass out of her voice. Bailey says Banks is just fired up. And Stephanie tells her to never call her stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Again, Stephanie McMahon bearing female talent. What's the point? What is this doing? Is this making Sasha Banks look better? Making Bailey look better? No. It doesn't help anybody. At all. Next, Luke Gallows versus Sheamus. Carl's on commentary. I think he said some joke about, I have a hot Japanese wife. I can say, what was it? It was something I saw on Twitter that I thought was funny. I forgot what the hell it was. It was something about him saying he has a hot wife, and he can curse you out in that language too, or something like that, or he can beat you up. And it's something about his wife. He always makes wife jokes. His wife is actually pretty hot, so I'd be saying it too. Anyway, Sheamus gets the bro kick for a 1, 2, 3 again. It's like, why did they come to WWE? You know, it was cool when they were doing the whole club thing with AJ. Maybe they're gonna do it with Finn now, but they need something because this sucks. I guess it's gonna be them. I don't know. Are they gonna? Well, here's the thing. If they do a tag team title match at the Royal Rumble, Sheamus and Cesaro are two, especially Cesaro, some of the upper you know, guys and singles competitors on Monday Night Raw. They're probably going to do the 15 and 15 thing, but name 15 singles competitors on Monday Night Raw. You're going to name it Sheamus and Cesaro, so I don't know if they do a tag match and they'll be in a Royal Rumble. Even though last year they had Kevin Owens and Dean in a last match standing match, and then they're in a Royal Rumble, but we'll see. I don't know. Sheamus and Cesaro actually. I shouldn't be saying this. I didn't mention how bad Monday Night Raw is with this segment because this whole thing with Sheamus and Cesaro is actually pretty good. I do enjoy it. They have a good dynamic. Cesaro is tremendous in tag teams. He makes a tag team with almost anybody work. And you could put him with who's somebody garbage. You could put him with I don't know. Probably like Titus O'Neil or something. He'd make it work. He's just so good. He's just so good, so underappreciated. Whatever. You know, all the normal stuff we always say about him. And it never, ever gets fixed. Roman promo. I'm not talking about that. Mick Foley says wants the Undertaker to come out. Traveling to the depths of hell with Undertaker. And he's calling Undertaker for one more encounter on Monday Night Raw. Undertaker comes out. Says he's gonna enter the Royal Rumble match. I've dug 29 holes for 29 souls, and I will be bringing the dark side to the Royal Rumble match. And after I win, I will return to the main event at WrestleMania. And again, somebody called me middle of the review. Anyway, if anyone, and I mean anyone, stays in my way, they will rest in peace. No exaggeration, that's how he sounded. Anyway, the gimmick doesn't work in 2016. I'm just going to say Undertaker has my two favorite matches of all time. The WrestleMania 26 against Shawn Michaels, and his Hell in a Cell match against Triple H in WrestleMania 28. My two favorite matches of all time. But the Undertaker Dead Man gimmick does not work in 2016. Just saying. Kevin Owens and Shawn Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho backstage. I don't know who the fuck that interviewer was. Whatever. Chris Jericho says that they are international treasures and it's time for two Canadians to be the face of the United States. So hopefully we'll get to that later. Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Charlotte and Nia Jax. Good tag team match. Bayley ate the pinfall. Great way to make it seem like she's gonna actually fucking beat Charlotte at the Royal Rumble. Nia Jax pins her with the leg drop. 1, 2, 3. Noam Dar Wars is looking at himself in a mirror, and then Alicia Fox walks up and kisses him. Noam Dar acts all surprised and shocked, and then Alicia says, Cedric was right. You can't handle a real woman. Oh, burn. No, I'm not gonna comment. I'm not gonna say anything about the title of New Day segment. It just stuck. It sucked. Okay. Commercial break. WWE announces that the WrestleMania is coming back to New Orleans in 2018. Kofi beats Titus O'Neil. I'm not talking about that. Kofi wins Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, 3. That segment before that didn't happen. Titus O'Neil was not running around with booty juice. Didn't happen. Nope. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Handicap match, United States Championship match. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho. They beat up Roman the entire match. Before the match, Roman put a little bit of offense in during the match. That block of the code breaker that Roman always does is gay. I hate it. Eventually, the numbers caught up with him. Jericho hits with a code breaker. Roman's trying to get back in the ring. Kevin grabs his leg from the outside and keeps from going into the ring. Hits with a code breaker on the ropes. Owens hits a powerbomb onto the ring apron. Another code breaker. Jericho, 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho gets the one title that's eluded him in WWE, the United States Championship. Chris Jericho is your new United States Champion. Of course, this means for all of us out here, the guys like me that are smart marks, that look for the bigger picture and long term, look down the line, see what things mean for other things, how other things correlate. Roman Reigns just lost the United States Championship, which means, anyway, yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, Jericho is the United States Champion. Roman is going to win the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble. After Royal Rumble, we might be in a situation where we have Roman and John Cena as the world champs on their respective shows. Yikes. And Roman's gonna have a long reign too, because I don't, unless they do something where it's Kevin surprisingly wins, and then it would be Roman versus somebody else at WrestleMania, and Kevin versus Chris. I don't know. That's not gonna happen. I've come to terms with myself. I've come to terms with it. I've already accepted it. Roman Reigns will be the Universal Champion on what is January 29th is the Royal Rumble. January 30th, Roman Reigns will be the Universal Champion. John Cena is probably going to beat AJ Styles to become a 16-time World Champion. Hopefully they don't do Roman Reigns versus Goldberg or Braun Strowman. Please don't do that. I wouldn't be mad if Undertaker. I would be mad if Undertaker won the Royal Rumble, but Undertaker and John Cena needs to happen because I want to see that. So, and it will put a lot of asses in seats. But that's Royal Rumble. Raw sucked. I'll give it. Because Chris Jericho won the United States Championship, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. The best I can do. But other than that, show sucked. There was nothing exciting about the show. The creative sucks. Nothing was exciting. Nothing was fun. Just sucked. Same old shit. Catch you guys next time. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's it. Catch you guys next time.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.